Warning! This show discusses craft brewed beer and is intended for viewers over the age of 21. Viewer discretion is advised. Drink responsibly!
Well, it's time to belly up to the bar and find out what's on tap at Brews or Brian. Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Brews with Brian, your weekly craft beer review podcast where myself, the Colonel, and Bill, we'll see him a little bit later, reviews of craft beer from around the world. Now, craft beer is something special. It's made with patience and time. The people that brew this stuff actually care about the product they're delivering to us, unlike the big box corporate beer. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all drink it. Not a big deal. Sometimes you have to. But guys, let's go ahead and get into it. This week, we're going to talk a little French Toast Bastard from Founders Brewing Company. This thing is an Imperial Stout weighing in at 11.1% ABV. So you probably don't want to drink the whole 4-pack at one time, but to each their own. You can see in this picture, got the beer poured into a glass as it should be. This thing needs a glass. Again, all craft beer do. Pour it into a glass, drank it from the glass, enjoyed the aromas and the taste. It'd be even better than drinking it from the bottle. Just trust me on it. Try it. Just try it. You might be surprised. So, guys, let's go ahead and get into the review. That's why you're here. This thing pours a dark mahogany color with one finger of mocha head. Not much retention on that head. It quickly falls into a rim around the glass, and the lacing is moderate. Now, you might wonder what lacing is. Lacing is when the foam drapes the side of the glass. Aromas is like French toast, soaked in maple syrup. You got vanilla, maple syrup, cinnamon, egg batter, and hints of a barrel. This thing is barrel aged. The taste is similar to the nose. It tastes exactly like French toast. Lots of vanilla and caramel, syrup, cinnamon, more of the bourbon than was detected in the nose. So you can definitely get that bourbon barrel on the taste. You got some char from the barrel. Again, you get that every time you get a barrel aged beer. And it's really, really sweet. Mouth feels medium, low carbonation, really sweet. Again, this thing is super, super sweet. Certainly lives up to its name, as it's like drinking liquid French toast, which I can't think of as a bad thing. You know, it's certainly not going to drink more than one, as I mentioned at the top of the show. This thing sitting in at 11.1% ABV is the main reason why you should not drink more than one. But the fact that this thing is like drinking liquid French toast, man, it put a lot on you. Be real sweet. But guys, we're going to take a short little commercial break. We'll be right back, and we'll see what Bill thinks about French Toast Bastard. Hey guys, the world's a tough place. We all know it. I mean, the past couple of years has been rough on everybody. If you think you might be feeling depressed, stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, today's sponsor is here to help you. Today's sponsor is BetterHelp. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Talk to your therapist in a private, online environment at your convenience. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives access to help that may not be available in your area. And guys, just be truthful. Even if it is available in your area, maybe you went to high school with a therapist or college, you don't feel comfortable talking to somebody about your problems, and that's understandable. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you can get matched with a therapist in as little as 48 hours. Then you schedule your secure video and phone sessions, plus you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. You can join the 3 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with experienced BetterHelp therapists. Guys, all you got to do is get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/loaded sports network. That's betterhelp.com/loaded sports network. Let's bring the guys back in. BetterHelp.com, HELP.com/loaded sports network for 10% off your first month. Ain't that right?
Check it out.
Check it out. 10%. Ching ching.
That's it. Back to the show. And welcome back from that short commercial break. Again, check out betterhelp.com/Lotus Sports Network to save 10% off your first month. Bill is here with us this week, as he is each and every week. Bill is a traveling man riding that Harley across the U.S., getting into all kinds of trouble. I'm sure we're going to get Bill for a question and answer show sometime soon, whenever he can settle down, which might be a problem. But each and every week, I see Bill pouring a beer into a Brews with Brian mug in anticipation to see what his review of this beer is. And he loves it, guys. Again, if you check out the archives, last week's episode, Bill loved that sweet beer too. This thing is super sweet, is what he said. He said this thing was like drinking French toast, if you can imagine that. And he was down for it, man. Bill loves a sweet beer, a sweet woman, all kinds of things. Bill, we appreciate it, buddy, and we'll check you back next week. Here we are, guys. Brews with Brian Bar Trivia. The question from last week is, a woodpecker's tongue wraps around what? And the answer is, it's a brain. I don't think y'all knew that one. I didn't know that one. Guys, the question for this week is, 1/4 of the bones in a human body is located where? Now, you might be saying, Brian, none of these questions have anything to do with beer or bar or liquor or anything like that. Well, we're throwing you for a loop. This is Dr. Brian. Got 1/4 of bones in the human body is found where? You think about that one. We'll get the answer next week, guys. Just want to thank everybody for listening. The show continues to grow each and every week. Check out lotusportsnetwork.com. Click the link. Go to the store. Buy yourself a t-shirt. Help support the brand. You can find all the Lotus Sports shows have t-shirts. The Lotus Sports itself has t-shirts. Brews with Brian. Rep Brews with Brian, man. Let people know about the show if you enjoy it, man. I really appreciate it. But you can check out the video show on YouTube and Spotify. You can check out the audio version anywhere you find your favorite podcast. And guys, we hope we're a part of that group. Again, check out brucebryan.com for more information about me or Bill. LotusSportsNetwork.com. Buy yourself a shirt. Check out our sponsor at BetterHelp. Get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp.com/LotusSportsNetwork. But don't forget, guys, to stop back by Brews with Brian, where knowledge is always on tap.